in this house.
Hi, Traumatized Youth here, and today I want to give my opinion to the film Skinamarink. I just saw it a couple hours ago because I heard it from the most unlikely place, but TikTok, and I saw the trailer, and I thought it seemed interesting because the trailer didn't really reveal anything of what the movie's about. It just gave me like this analog horror and this guy narrator saying in this house for like the whole trailer pretty much, and it looked interesting. I was gonna watch The Whale instead, but I saw like this didn't have that much release, I guess, so I asked my friend if he wanted to watch this or The Whale, and I guess he liked the trailer a lot, so we watched Skinamarink. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And apparently the budget was only like $15,000 for this film. It was crowdfunded, and the director is Kyle Edward Ball. It's a Canadian film. I think I liked it. It was a very like strange, like it's more of an experience than a film, I'd say. Like it could have been shorter, and it probably would have been a better film in my opinion. Like at least like 15 minutes or 20 minutes. But I guess like the best thing I could say is that this film like awards patience, I guess, because there are some scenes in this film that like really like are nerve-wracking to watch or unsettling. More specifically, the POV scenes for me. I know my friend, he thought like a lot of the other scenes were more scary, but the POV scenes he thought was scary too. Yeah, he was frightened the whole movie. He said in his words, and I quote, that the movie had him pissing and shitting and throwing up at the same time. So that's his review, I guess, of the film. He said he told me to fuck off, and also that he loves me for showing this film because he hates this film, but he also loves it, if that makes any sense. But he hates it for scaring him, but he loves it for scaring him. If that, I don't know what that means, but still, I know it's getting some mixed reviews from audiences, but I guess like if you watch it, you're either gonna hate it or love it. If you go in this expecting like a normal narrative movie, you're gonna be really disappointed. Yeah, it really like messes with you, I guess. Like the first face you see in the movie doesn't happen till like, I don't know, like 40 minutes, 50 minutes in, and it's really well done how they did it, I guess. We were watching the movie. It was pretty empty. There's only like 4 other people with us watching it, and at the end of the movie they didn't seem too frightened by it. So I don't know, I guess what they say about like it's a 50-50 chance if you like it or not is pretty like on display there, I guess. I heard this film got leaked online, so you can watch it for free, but obviously I don't recommend doing that since that's pirating. So this just came out on theaters, I guess this week or last week, I think. It's going to be released on Shudder in February, so if you don't want to pay that much to experience it, you know, subscribe to Shudder for a free month or a free week and then just watch it or something. Although I highly recommend watching this in theaters because I feel like you need to like sit this where like you can't pause it or anything, experience it. I guess I keep saying that, but I guess that's like the only way I could describe it. And if you do watch it at home, I guess watch it with headphones in the dark by yourself. Because if you watch it with someone else, I feel like that's like a crutch, to help you with this. I do think this movie is like genuinely scary, and it's probably like one of the few movies that scared me in like years, I guess. I guess like since the ending of Hereditary, that like, it's just creepy, unsettling. It like really manipulates the medium of film, I guess, in terms of this. This is like really experimental. I don't think like a movie like this has been made in such a feature length, because it's like comparable to like analog horror or yeah, because I knew he, like, the director, got inspiration from that. It's Stanley Kubrick, David Lynch, of course, like the surrealism. So it's fascinating to see this. I'm kind of more excited for the fact that like he's gonna get more of a budget to make his next film if he makes another film, and that'll seem interesting, I believe. So yeah, I think I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. Like I just feel like it was too long in the beginning to get started. You're gonna have to wait like 20 minutes or 30 minutes to get into like that intense scene, a POV scene that I saw. It's not porn. Uh, but I guess these are just my general thoughts of the film. I feel like over time, it's gonna be obviously. I feel like it's already a cult classic. 'Cause I hear buzz for it on TikTok, YouTube, and everything. I feel like over time, it's gonna be considered more of like a highly regarded horror film, I guess, or maybe not. Maybe like there'll be another film that comes out that does it better, I guess. Um, but yeah, I really don't understand like the plot of what I just saw, to be honest. But I guess the best way I could say it is that it was creepy and like really effective if you like don't expect like a normal film. I don't know. I'm hearing a lot of people say they were bored or they fell asleep during it, but I also hear people watch this with headphones and thought it was boring too. But I kind of don't necessarily believe that because honestly, if you give your full attention, man, this movie will probably scare you. Yeah, that's what I feel like about audiences too in general is just like, like some people like to act tough or like they watch like the first like 20 minutes and then give up on the movie, which I don't necessarily agree with giving your opinion after only 20 minutes, but not defending this movie in that regard because those first 20 minutes, man, I guess it like built like if you cut it out, I mean, if you ask the director to cut that out, I feel like he'll give like his opinion that it takes away atmosphere or builds tension is gone if you just cut straight or not cut straight, like cut it 15 minutes and then set up atmosphere for 5 minutes and then get to like the intense scenes. But yeah, I think it's a very entertaining movie. Maybe you should watch it or watch it alone. But if you want to watch it with friends, I guess watch it in a movie theater. It's very fascinating to watch like something like this, because like film, there's no rules in film. I at least I believe that, and I think this one pushes what a film is in a way like Gumo by Harmony Korine does, and other like experimental films too. So, and it's very good horror, experimental. Like I haven't watched horror like this in a while. Maybe on like YouTube videos, but like this is like a feature length in theaters experience, and yeah, there's a lot of creepy imagery and just really unsettling stuff. The movie just ends, by the way. So if you're watching this in theaters, it just ends. So like it literally says the end, and then like 5 seconds later, the lights come onto the theater, and you're wondering if the movie's over or not. It's an experience. So yeah, that was my opinion. I love you. Ugh.